Hello, my wonderful people. Here is breaking news. This one is coming from Charles SOLUDO Mbafu. Charles SOLUDO Mbafu don't come out to threaten all the whole workers in Anambra State. He say he go cut their salary if they ever go on sit at home again on every Monday. Make on the hear this one are the part of people where say they made a release mass and they cannot to them, saboteurs and sellers of our people. SOLUDO threatens to cut Anambra workers' salary over sit at home. This one is just coming on the May 1st, 2023. This is what he used to celebrate the May Day for the Anambarians. So, my wonderful people, good morning to you all. You are welcome in the name of the Lord. You are welcome to listen to the voice of Okute Daily Talk this early Tuesday morning. In case you are hearing my voice for the first time, you are wondering, here is the Obonga channel where we speak to you the undiluted truth about the things you need to know, about the things you need to hear, both the past and the present. We will bring the whole news to this platform. Even if you want the history of Nigeria, now this platform you go hear everything clear. So please, make an attachment and a seatbelt, as we are about to take the headlines before we hit the ground running, according to Agbado, the presidential candidate of the APC. Go back to your country. Ghanaians Wig Sellers Association scatter wig fair organized by Nigerian brand. It don't happen. In those days, we used to say Ghana must go. Now it's Nigeria must go. Make on leave our country. Imagine Nigerians where they chase Ghana that time. We can't go, name this bag. Ghana must go. Now Ghanaians is the one that train Nigeria. Go back to your country. Go back to your home. No way for foreign retailers. But they hear them because then the Ghanaians, their country is messed up. But now even Ghanaian currency is more valuable in the whole world than naira. Yes. How much is one Ghana cedis to $1? Then how much is 1 naira to $1? They pick up themselves and do what? And arrange their country. Now Nigerians are running to Ghanaians. Then it was used to be Ghanaians coming to Nigeria even to study and do some mineral jobs. But now Nigerians are the one running to Ghana. Nigerians have not learned anything and they have not improved for so long. It shall be from one bad government to the other, from one bad leader to the other, from one sycophant in a human clothing to the other. That is what we keep producing in a country of over 200 million people. Look at what they are giving us now. INEC have killed Nigeria, and INEC have rubbed it on the face of over 220 million Nigerians that they cannot do anything, that this country is being controlled by just a few people in their offices. Anyway, let us proceed with other headlines that we have here. 13 houses near airport demolished in Ajao Estate, Lagos. Be ready for another Sudan if you tamper with the judicial process, Kiyamo sends message. MC Oluomo's son reacts as his father snubs China Pella at Lagos event. This one, na illiteracy, now they disturb him now, because this one no go school, ordinary Agbodo. What do you know? The governor of Anambra State, Charles SOLUDO, has threatened not to fully pay state workers who use the excuse of Monday sit at home to be absent from work. According to SOLUDO Mbafu, some workers in the state have turned the sit at home into an excuse to stop coming to work on Mondays. The governor therefore warned that those who don't come to work fully should also not expect their total pay. He added that if the workers don't turn up on Monday, then they should be ready to come to work on Saturdays. Of course, yes, do it that way. He stated this during his speech to the workers on the occasion of the 2023 May Day celebration held at the Alex Ekwueme Square, Oka, on Monday. Although the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, who introduced the Monday sit at home in the southeast in 2021 to call for the release of its arrested leader, Nnamdi Kanu, had continuously said it has suspended the order, but the people have continued to observe it for the fear of being attacked by hoodlums. Speaking of the development, SOLUDO again called on the Nigerian Nigerian people or the southeastern people to ignore the Monday sit at home and resume normal activities. He said Monday sit at home has become an excuse for workers to stop coming to work on Mondays. This cannot continue. You cannot be working for just 4 days a week and earn full salary. It will not going to happen. According to SOLUDO, we must get back to work on Mondays. If we do not go to work, we must not get our full salary. We must be prepared. We must be paid proportionally the number of days we work. If we must continue staying away from work on Mondays, then we will start counting to work on Saturdays. According to SOLUDO, you must do your work, and we cannot be working for 70% and you earn 110%. We will cut your salaries when you fail to come to work on Mondays. Speaking further, SOLUDO revealed that there is a lot of pressure on him to increase the salary of the workers, but if that is to be done, it will come with a downsizing of the workforce. He therefore appealed to the labor leaders in the state to consider the proposal before them. According to the governor, the state government has been running on 88 billion naira budget deficit in the last year. The 2023 budget was predicted on 4 billion internally generated revenue every month, but the state has been generating only 2 billion, while Anambra state was supposed to be getting 5 billion from the federal government monthly, but it is getting less. All this one are excuses for you to ascertain your failure. That is exactly what I'm saying. But let us proceed. He therefore called on the workers to buckle up and work towards generating revenue for the state government in order to take care of the workers' welfare and other pressing issues. This news is coming from Awka, the state capital of Anambra State. Go back to your country. Ghanaian Wig Sellers Association scatter wig fair organized by Nigerian brand. Go back to your country. This country is for Ghanaians. A Ghana Wig Sellers Association on Monday destroyed a wig fair organized by a Nigerian-owned hair brand selling at a cheaper rate. The development comes after the Nigerian wig brand decided to hold a wig fair to sell their hair products at a cheaper rate to customers against the fixed rate by the Ghanaian Hair Association. The clip that surfaced on social media captured placards asking the Nigerian brand to go back to their country. Some members of the Ghanaian Hair Association also stormed the venue of the fair, disrupted the event, and destroyed properties at the venue. Speaking about the issue, one Tesi Abel shared videos and photos from the scene with the caption, "How can you sabotage someone's business and investment like this because of greed and expect to prosper?" Meanwhile, the Ghana Union of Traders Association has appealed to the Committee on Foreign Retail Trade to close down shops of undocumented foreign retailers in their country. It is understood that the Nigerian Union of Traders Association in Ghana was ordered to collect all the business documents of members, including the tenancy agreements of the respective shops or stores. This is coming amid purported plans by NUTG-GAG to reject the special dispensation granted them by the government of Ghana, despite a series of diplomatic efforts by both Ghana and Nigeria governments. Ghanaian Times informs. A statement from Ghanaian Times reads, "This inappropriate attitude of the Nigerian traders in Ghana is not only an insult but also a well-orchestrated ploy to frustrate the committee, state, and people of Ghana. Therefore, we of the Ghana Union of Traders Association wish to appeal to the Committee on Foreign Retail Trade to, as a matter of urgency, resume its operation without any delays, as the behavior of the Nigerian traders has seriously provoked Ghanaian traders and reigniting agitations in the markets." 13 houses, this one is not how 13 duplexes have been demolished in Nigeria estate of the country. About 13 homes close to Lagos airports have been taken down by the Lagos State Building Control Agency and the Federal Airports Authority of Nigeria (FAN). Before the houses were demolished, Bolahan Oki, the head of LSBCA, spoke at a news conference in Ikeja. He said most people who own property near the airport did not have the right paperwork from the important agencies. Oki explained that since 2016, the agency has given 4 different demolition warnings to the people living in the affected areas, and they will go and sort out. That's the problem we are having in Nigeria. Not only this one is not about tribalism. Our people like to sort, even when they are sorting themselves into troubles. People who own property in Ajo Estate and Shasha near the airport don't have the right building approval, which is a basic need. They also don't have planning permits. Plus, they are building on a pipeline, which could lead to fires, Oki said. We gave 4 notices to the people living in these houses to show us their documents. Some showed us approval, but it turned out to be fake. Others showed us different papers, and then we gave them the required permits to move on. But FAN and the LASBCA have been warning these properties owners since 2016, and we have given them more than 2 months to move away. Sadly, some of them even hide the demolition marks on their houses with paint. Today, we are going to demolish about 13 houses. Hyacinth Ngu, who is in charge of business development for FAN, talked about the issue too. He said FAN owns the land, but people started living there illegally since 2015. I want to be clear that this land belongs to FAAN, and it was meant for building an airport in Lagos, which is the Murtala Muhammed International Airport, or Murtala Muhammed Airport 2, in 2015. We saw people moving into the land in the Ajo area. The rule says that no building should be close to the airport's fence, but we see that this rule is being broken today, Ngu said. Then who sold the land to them? Why you people keep on punishing the head when you leave the buttocks that mess? Who sold the land to them? Somebody must have sold the land. They don't move there illegally. Even if they move there illegally, somebody give them permission to do so. If you people want to control this corruption happening in Nigeria, it has to start from the head, not from the toe. But we keep on tackling issue from the tail. Why the people who are the masterminders are being set free simply because they are power that be. And that is the problem of Nigerian society. Be ready for another Sudan if you tamper with the judicial process. Keyamo sends stern warning to the judicial procedures. Minister of State for Labor and Employment Festus Keyamo, or Festus Akpamo, has sent a stern warning to those planning to sabotage the judicial processes of the election tribunal cases. The minister noted that those who are planning to tamper with the judicial processes would end up creating another Sudan in Nigeria. Keyamo made this known via a Twitter post on this last Monday. The minister, who was President-elect Bola Ahmed Tinubu's campaign spokesperson during the just concluded 2023 elections, said such a move was one of the cheap tactics. Parts of the tweets read, "The tribunals and the courts should decide these cases devoid of any kind of intimidation from any of the parties and their supporters. I call on all supporters of the APC and all patriots to remain calm and be respectful towards the judicial, and be ready at all times to respect and defend the judiciary and our constitution, no matter which way the wind blows. Any attempt to destroy the judicial, as these characters are bent on doing, is an invitation to another Sudan." Well, as they often issue the empty boast that they are a different movement and the judiciary should not mess with them, they will soon realize that the judiciary is also a different kind of institution with which they cannot mess, according to Festus Akpamo. MC Olomo's son don react to as in father snubs and appella at Lagos event. King West, the son of Lagos State Parks Management Committee Chairman Musliu Akinsanya, popularly known as MC Olomo, had reacted after his father snubbed a former House of Representative member Shina Pillars as a Lagos event. Nigeria reported that the All Progressive Congress APC chieftain in Oyo State, Akin Akinwale, shared the video on Twitter. In the video, Fuji musician King Wasiu Ayinde Marshal, popularly known as K1, the ultimate, was heard singing in the background while Shina Pillars reached out to MC Olomo. However, MC snubbed him and made some gestures insinuating he was not interested in engaging presently with the Shina Pillars. It is uncertain why MC Olomo treated the former lawmaker in such a manner. Reacting via his Instagram page on Monday, King West applauded his father for snubbing the Quillos Bulls, saying he was showing fake love. According to him, Shina Pillars betrayed his father and yet wanted to exchange pleasantries with him at a public event. He added that his family doesn't tolerate fake love, according to the small boy. He wrote, "You betrayed him, you want come they greet him. Never. I trust my pops. No fake love. No fake love. If you know, you know," according to the vagabond son of a tout or a bus driver, a big park tout. Still more confusion as Labour Party faction accuses Abure of deceiving P2B, Oti and others insist on neck meeting. The crisis-rocking Labour Party seems to be growing wider by the day as the Lamida Papa-led faction of the party has maintained that the National Executive Council meeting scheduled to hold in Bauchi on May 3 will go ahead. Recall that Papa had invited the party's presidential candidate P2B, Abia State Governor-elect Alex Oti, senators, House of Representative members, and other chieftains to a next meeting scheduled for May 3rd. The letter dated April 28, 2022, titled Invitation to the Labour Party National Executive Council next meeting, was signed by Papa, acting national chairman, and Alhaji Salai Lawan, acting national secretary. Nigeria News understands. But in a statement to journalists, Labour Party's acting national publicity secretary Obiora Ifo said the proposed next meeting by the Apapa-led faction scheduled for May 3 is illegal. Ifo asked members of the party to ignore the invitation extended to them by Apapa, saying he did not have the power to summon a next meeting, being a suspended deputy national chairman. The party called on the management of the hotel where the meeting is planning to hold to refuse offering their venue for the meeting. Reacting in a statement of their own signed by the spokesperson of the faction, Abayome Arabambi, Papa said the next meeting was called to right the wrongs and the illegality of contempt of court orders perpetrated by Julius Abure, whom the Federal Capital Territory High Court restrained from parading himself as national officers of the Labour Party. According to him, elected state and National Assembly members from the party, new working committee and NEC members, the Nigerian Labour Congress and Trade Union Congress, and others have all been invited to the NEC meeting. The factional chairman recalled that the new working committee had given the Inspector General of Police and the Director General Department of State Security Service a leave to arrest and prosecute Obiora Ifo, an impostor impersonating the acting national publicity secretary of Labour Party. Apapa accused Abure of deliberately committing contempt against the Federal Capital Territory High Court over the restraining orders reportedly issued on the April 5th and 17th and 2023 by illegally conducting a Labour Party next meeting in Asaba, Delta State on 18th April 2023, and issuance of illegal appointment letters to the state executive, etc. While describing the Asaba next meeting as illegal, Apapa disclosed that warrants of arrest have been procured for the arrest of Julius Abure and others over their indictment for alleged forgery, perjury, and criminal conspiracy. Speaking further, Apapa said the new working committee has declared as illegal null and void and of no consequences. The charade conducted by Julius Abure and his criminal gang on the 15th April 2023 during the gubernatorial primaries conducted in Bayelsa, Kogi, and Imo State in the 2023 off-season election for November 2023. Abure wittingly and surreptitiously tricked Mr. Peter Obi, Governor-elect Alex Oti of Abia State, and senators, members of House of Representatives, and the State Assembly's members elected on the platform of the Labour Party 2023 to commit contempt against the Federal Capital Territory High Court restraining order on them. The authentic National Executive Council next meeting of the Labour Party has been scheduled for 3rd May 2023 in Bauchi State by the Alhaji Lamid Bashiru Apapa led National Working Committee, and there is no going back. Obiora Info should be disregarded as his press release is useless and of no consequences, amounting to the antics of a buffoon. The Labour Party, under the leadership of Alhaji Lamid Bashiru Apapa, shall continue to operate within the limits of the laws of the Federal Republic of Nigeria as it affects the Federal Capital Territory Court restraining order on Julius Abure and others from parading themselves as national officers of the Labour Party and in accordance with the Labour Party Constitution 2019 as amended. The Labour Party new working committee led by Alhaji Lamid Bashiru Apapa has committed itself to reclaim the stolen mandate of the Labour Party using the election manager situation room mobile application to recover all the missing forms ECHA littered across the polling units in Nigeria for what Julius Abure couldn't provide over 42,000 polling units agents for the 2023 presidential and national elections. The matter in Federal Capital Territory High Court borders on the criminality of forgery, perjury, and criminal conspiracy against Abure, while the matter in Benin High Court borders on Abure's suspension from the world. The resolution from the illegal neck meeting conducted by Julius Abure on 18 April 2023 in Asaba, Delta State, is null and void, and all those purported suspended and expelled are voided as well. So, my wonderful people, now here we will take back our kaya and I go with the go. So we don't want to waste much of your time. Either do I want to waste mine? But I want to make everything brief so that every Okeke and Okori will understand what I meant in this little broadcast. So have a nice day, my people, and have a nice week, and have a nice month. May the Almighty God bless us, the Father, the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. You people should do what? To enjoy on a Tuesday and enjoy the second day in the month of May, because may good things fall on our ways. Everything have to do with May. May good things come our ways. May long life and prosperity visit us, locate us, and may we never fall victim of any kind. That is supposed to be our prayers in this month of May. And the Almighty Chukwukabiama, the greater God, will surely and surely do it for us. And as we do this, so shall it be in our lives, families, and properties. Have a nice day, my good people of Biafra. Have a nice day, my good people of Nigeria, my subscribers, and also my viewers all over the world. Please endeavor to share this message. Let it get to every nooks and crannies, or every nooks and crannies of the Biafra land, because it is very, very important. Charles Mbaf Soludo, you don't warn us against it at home in Anambra State. Have a nice day, my people. Bye for now. Kemesiano.